Hi everyone, let's do another half-hour session to get us warm. Starting in a nice diamond formation with the legs kind of relaxed in the hip flexors, seated tall from the sacrum up through the spine. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out. Try to open the spaces across your collarbones. Let your ears line up over your hip bones. Breathe in and out. Now, let your chin dip towards your chest, and we're going to begin to roll down. Head, neck, chest. Hands can slide down the shins. Rib cage, waist, and you're going to curl over. Take a nice deep breath and relax your belly. As you exhale, draw your abdominal muscles up and in and roll back up. Lower back, middle back, upper back, neck, and head. Let's try that again. Exhale and down. Head, neck, chest, waist, pelvis. Breath. Lift your abdominal band, pelvis, waist, chest, neck, head, right to neutral. Down we go. Head, neck, chest, waist, pelvis. Exhale, lift up, pelvis, waist, chest, neck, head. 2 more times, guys. Head, neck, chest, waist, pelvis. Exhale and rise through the spine. Last time, begin. Down. And engage. Up. Now, feel your abdominals draw inwards. Tip your hip bones back and curve into a craniosacral curve. Inhale and rise to neutral. Exhale, curve again, drawing the belly button towards your spine. Inhale, rise. Exhale, curve. Rise. Curve. Rise. Curve and rock back. Close the knees. Hug your arms around yourself. Inhale, draw up. Release the knees. Curve. Close the knees, hug yourself. Draw yourself up. Release. Exhale, curve, belly to spine, knees together. Abs pull you up. Release the arms and legs. Exhale, curve. Back. Inhale, rise. Up. 2 more, curve. Back. Rise. Up. And curve. Back. Inhale, rise. Up. Very nice. Extend your legs out to the front. Flex your toes up to the ceiling. Feel your inner thighs engaged a bit so your legs connect, drawing up through the pelvic floor to your ribs. It's open both hands, out to the side, wide in a T. Keep the T formation as you twist. Feel the belly pull in, give a little pulse. Return to neutral. Exhale, twist. Draw the abdominals deeper. Pulse and neutral. Stay open across the collarbones. Exhale, pulse, neutral, rotate, pulse. Don't let the arms cheat across into an L shape. Get the twist from your waist. And rotate. Pulse. And rotate. Pulse. And rotate. Pulse. Take the sides of your legs. Curve backwards and draw yourself back into a little boat shape. So just have a nice rounded spine. From here, keeping the abs flat, I want you to rotate and tap the floor. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Try to let that twist come from the waist, guys, so it's not just an arm paddle, it's a torso twist. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your knees, draw yourself up. Let's release the knees open again and curve over, head, neck, chest, waist. Rise up to seated. Good. Rock back once more. Take your knees together. This time I want us to keep our hands in the middle, lumbar curved, and we're going to weave the knees across to one side, center, and other side, center. Just try to hover comfortably, abdominals scooping in towards the chest, hands in the middle, chest in the middle. Get a little massage across the gluteus maximus. Knees touching. Rocking your weight. Come through the center. Catch both knees. Draw yourself up tall. Get a good stretch. Then I want you to extend one foot out and turn the other leg out to the side. So you have one leg straight, one leg bent. The bent leg foot is touching your straight leg. I want you to curve over, head, neck, chest, waist, and just round towards the long leg. If it were your right leg that's straight, take your right hand down the long leg. See if you can grab for the foot or as close to it as possible. Lift your belly and extend and create a diagonal from your tailbone to your shoulder blades to the back of your cranium to the fingertips. From your abs, feel them rotate you open. Hip bone, waist, chest, and reach to the back top corner of the room. Try to stay seated tall from tailbone to head though, so we're not curving in our upper spine here. Reach out long. You can also think of energy shooting out the long leg and out to back fingertips. Now come over the top and let's drop down with a gentle curve and breathe deeply. 2 more on this side. Lift your abdominals, long flat back. Open up hip bone, waist, chest, neck, head. Return, hip, waist, chest, neck, down. Breath. Engage your core. Extension, rotation. Hip, waist, chest, neck, head. Return, hip, waist, chest, neck, head. Gently roll up. Change the foot in front. So maybe now it's your left. Dive down. Take your left hand as far down the leg as possible. Lift from the abdominals. Create your flat back from the base of your tailbone to the base of your cranium. Belly strong and flat. Open up. Hip, waist, chest, neck, head. Return. Hip, waist, chest, neck, head. Relax down, guys. Go through the same checklist in your mind. Activate your core. Elongate the spine. Rotation from the pelvic bone. Hip, waist, chest, neck, head. You're still trying to sit up straight through your thoracic spine. Elongating out the heel of the long leg. Out the fingertips of the long arm. Come over the top, dive down. 1 more. Long stretch, open wide, reach. Come back, hip, waist, chest, neck, head. Down to the floor, guys, and then roll up to seated. Very nice. Take your hands down behind you. I want you to just push up tall through your chest. Create a nice triangle from your bum to your shoulders to your hands back to your bum. So you're strong and pushed off the floor with your arms. Now curl the pubic bone through your legs and then push off the backs of your legs and hinge upward. Try to just let your head lay naturally back. Don't drop it back, don't constrict your breathing, but don't hold it forward. Hinge your bottom down and return to seated. Don't drop your shoulders. Stay pressed up tall in that long, strong triangle. Here we go. Pubic bone curls forward. Push off the backs of your legs. Exhale. Inhale, sit down. 3 more. Exhale, curl forward. And sit down. Exhale, curl forward. And sit down. Exhale, curl forward. Sit down. Take your hands off. Hug your chest. Take your toes into the air and round your back and just relax. Come back to seated. Hands down behind you once more, but this time bend your knees and plant your feet. Curl your tailbone off the floor. And we're going to do a few elbow bends, so tricep dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 10. 8, 9, 10. Have a seat. Take your legs into a cross-leg formation. Hug yourself once more. Dip your elbows down. Big curved torso. Roll up tall. Take one arm, cross your body, hug it into you. Release. Take the other arm. Same story. Release. Good. Reach into a lateral side stretch, keeping both sit bones seated on the floor. Good. Lift from your side muscles and your abs. Change over. Reach the other way. Recruit abdominis transversus, flat across your middle, belly button to spine. Transfer back to the first side. And rise. Keep breathing. And side stretch. And rise. Very nice. Curve and maneuver yourself to your back. Feet planted, hands on the floor. We'll do 4 pelvic curls just to make sure all the connections of the muscles in the back are there. Pull the belly down, lumbar into the floor. Curl up, pubic bone. Hips, waist, chest. Curl down. Chest, waist, hips. Here we go. Finding the sacrum, the lumbar, the thoracic vertebrae, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum, neutral. Curl up, exhale. You can press gently off your arms as well. Roll down. And curl up. And roll down. Neutral spine, hands behind the head, 4 chest lifts. Exhale, rise, head, neck, shoulders, shoulders, neck, head. Belly presses down, deep and firm. Try to draw it flatter and lie down. Head, neck, chest, and lie down. Head, neck, chest, and lie down. From here, bring your knees up to your chest and just hug them in. Just a moment. Exhale and pull your belly down. So that's your abdominal activation. Bring up head, neck, chest. Bring the legs to 90 degrees. And just want you to hold on with your arms. In fact, use your arms to bring your torso a little higher. Your lumbar remains in the floor. You don't have to sit up to a coccyx balance. So I want you nice and high. Now, pushing the belly down, extend both legs and both arms in opposite direction. Swim round and catch. Exhale, extend. Swim and catch. Exhale, extend. Catch. Extend. Catch. Extend. Catch. Extend. Catch. Extend. Catch. Hold for a moment with your arms helping you stay up tall, and then roll down, shoulders, neck, head. And relax your legs to yourself. Let's go for a single leg stretch. Belly to spine. Knees to 90 degrees. Lumbar in the floor, holding on tight. Stay at this height with your torso as you elongate the one leg. Try to have the feet the same height. Out. And change. And change. 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 Catch both feet. Lie down, torso, neck, head. Walk your feet to the floor. And relax. Take both hands flat on the floor down on a 45 degree angle. Walk up one leg to 90 degrees. Engage your center. Bring up the other knee. Now I just want us to press gently down with our shoulders and the backs of our arms and take our knees on a little circular journey around. Take them the other way. Pull flat through your belly when the knees lean away from you. Try to keep your lumbar connected to the mat each journey. Here we go. 1, around. 2, around. 3, around. 4, around. 5, around. 6, around. 7, around. 8. Walk down one foot, walk down 2. Cross your right foot over your left knee. Open your arms to a T formation. Let the legs twist across. Let the top foot reach for the floor. Activate your core with an exhale. Return to center. A couple of times. Just let the weight of the legs naturally open the stretch for your lower back, creating space in the hip joint, the sacrum, and the lumbar. Now use your core strength and return home. Unhook that foot, put the other leg on top, twist across. And center. And twist. And center. And twist. And center. And twist. And center. Nice. Unhook that leg and relax. From here, just stretch out both legs. Have a little moment to rest. Take your hands together and make a little Charlie's Angels gun. Bring your legs together, parallel. Feel your belly engaged. Let your index fingers reach behind you to tap the floor just above your head. So your elbows can be bent. Feel your belly pull flat in the middle and almost trying to pull you into an imprint, but then roll towards me into a ball, bringing your elbows and your knees towards one another. Extend your spine and reach your legs and arms out, and I want you to comfortably roll back through the floor, almost in that imprint position. It'll be challenging with your legs and your spine extended, but I want you to keep yourself neutral or even imprint. Try rolling the other way. Belly to spine, imprint trying to happen, bend your knees, roll and draw your knees and elbows together into a ball, release the ball, swirl home, fight for the imprint feel, Have a breath in neutral. The belly pulls down, the spine curls, the knees bend, you pull into a ball. Expand, lie down. Exhale, imprint, bend, ball. Extend, neutral. 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 Last time, imprint, ball. Extend, neutral. Now roll to your side and come towards me. One elbow under you. Separate the legs so your bottom leg is in front and both knees are bent 90 degrees. Open up wide, no sagging on the shoulder. Rotate hip bone, waist, chest, and curl the belly up under you. Round your tail and feed the arm through. Unwind, hip, waist, chest, open wide. Rotate hip, waist, chest, scooping the belly up. Think round your tail down, your head down, and lifting your abs up in the middle. Unwind hip, waist, chest, and forward. Hip, waist, chest, belly active. Unwind, hip, waist, chest, and hip, waist. Scoop, hip, waist, open. Now take the bottom leg, put it under the top leg. I want you to feel your abs and your obliques work together to hoist your hip up, and your arm's going to open to a T formation. Then keep lifting. Arc the hip up higher and reach over the top. Come down to the T. Tap down with your hip and lower your arm. Exhale, rise. Rise over. Neutral. Tap down. 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 Lie down into your mat. Make a pillow of the bottom arm. Stretch out both legs. You might notice that when you're relaxed and your abs and your sides just mush into the floor, that your top leg is shorter than your bottom leg. I want you to shift that top hip down so both legs are the same length, and you're now creating this gap here so you feel the space trying to appear. Lift a little bit under your side, feel the abs flat through your middle, and I want you to hover your legs up 1 or 2 inches. Now using your oblique strength, press your waist into the floor. That's going to tilt your pelvis. Your legs will wing up into the air. And lower to the hover. And tilt and hover. Tilt and hover. Tilt and hover. Tilt and hover. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on down. Bring your knees up. Stack your arms in front of you. And then peel back with the top arm and open up your chest. Lie down into a nice spine twist and relax. Bring those fingertips from the back all the way back across the front. Push off the floor. Let's just swing the legs around and get the other side. We're going to start with the bottom leg forward and the top leg neutral. Both knees bent 90 degrees, open up wide, and we'll do our spiral. Hip, waist, chest. Scoop the belly up, reach through. Unwind. Hip, waist, chest. Staying lifted off the bottom shoulder. Hip, waist, chest. Scoop through. Belly scooped up, tailbone rounded down, hip, waist, chest open wide. hip, waist, chest, scoop under, hip, waist, chest, open up, and hip, waist, chest, scoop the abdominals towards the curve of the spine. Open, up. Good. Stack the bottom knee under the top knee. Lift and support from under the shoulder, belly to spine, abs strong, lift up to a T or neutral. Arc over, lower, lower down. Lift, lift higher, lower, lower down. Lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower. Let's do one more. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Very nice. Stretch out on the floor and lie down. Make a pillow up the bottom arm. Balanced on the hip bone, legs stacked. Shift the top hip down so the legs are the same length. That's going to lift and support your center. Find a little strength from under the abs and the ribs. Once you've got that gap, float the legs up to the hover. And the waist is going to press into the floor using your oblique strength. The legs arc up. And hover. Tilt. And hover. Tilt. And hover. And tilt. See if you can relax your chest and neck. Tilt. And hover. Tilt. And hover. Belly to spine. Side muscles working. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees up, hands in front of you. We're going to open like a book. Peel open the cover and lay down on your shoulders and rest. Bring that hand back, close the book. Now from here, guys, take your hands down. I want you to maneuver your knees underneath you and just sit back into a child's pose for a moment. We're going to close with just a few dolphin dives into a down dog. So, shifting forward with your nose near the mat. Lift your nose, chin, chest. Arc. Curve the spine and tuck your toes. Now keep lifting your abdominals and pike your tail into the sky. Lower the heels, press your chest low. Push up on all 10 toes, bend and lower down. Shift back and repeat. Shift forward, nose near the earth, lift up, nose, chin, chest, curve. Tuck the toes, press the chest down. Rise on 10 toes, down into the floor. Shift back. And shift forward. Lift your nose, lift your chin, lift your chest. Curve, belly to spine. Tuck the toes. Arc. Big down dog. Tiptoes. Bend and lower down. Let's do one more. Shift into your child's pose. Get your face close to the earth. Start again. Move forward. Nose, chin, chest. Tuck your toes, curve. Now pike, tailbone into the sky. Now rise on 10 toes. Now bend your knees. Lower them down to the earth. Then guys, lift your knees off the earth one more time and swivel your knees through so you can sit down. Come to a seated position with your legs crossed, resting your hands on your knees. Sit up tall from the sacrum and open up the collarbones. And just want you to breathe. Imagine you're seated against a wall. Let your rib cage inflate and deflate and inflate and deflate. Open up the spaces between your vertebrae, so sit up tall and let the cranium float right up off the top joint. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed this bite-sized Pilates. Have a great day.